So hello jelly babes, welcome. I'll just start that again. Welcome to my channel. So obviously these are my fake pop-on nails that I have stuck on with some blue tack for this design. I've gone ahead and applied the one coat of Nail's Urban Graffiti polishes from their colour collection, and it's Hawaiian lei or Lee or however you want to pronounce it. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply the second coat. Obviously I cure each layer underneath the lamp. For these polishes it is 1 minute under an LED lamp. And because these don't have a tacky layer, I'm going to go ahead and apply a top coat just over on my thumbnail, as I'm going to be applying some glitter. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. And I'm going to be curing this underneath my lamp as well, and the curing time is on the screen right now. So I am going to be using We Heart Nails, and I was gutted to find out that they have stopped trading and they're no longer going to be producing any more of their fantastic products. So I might not leave, well, I'm not going to leave any details in the description box below because you're not going to be able to get your hands on it. But this was from their metallic holographic range, and I actually got the chance to review the whole collection. But they are gorgeous and high quality glitters, so I will still be using them no doubt in my videos, even though you won't be able to get your hands on them if you haven't already purchased them. But they're just too gorgeous not to use, so there you go. So sorry if this is it is annoying. I know obviously it can be frustrating if you really like something but then you can't get your hands on it, but like I say, I've got quite a few of their glitters sorry, excuse me, that are fabulous, so obviously I will be using them. So you do have to sort of put these on, you don't particularly burnish these ones in, and you just want to wipe off obviously any excess glitter and very sort of tentatively get any off the top of the nail. But isn't that just so gorgeous? I'm just going to get it to focus. Such a beautiful colour. There you go. I think it goes quite nicely with the pinky colour, even though this is a bit more of a lilac-y tone. And then obviously I'm going to seal that glitter in with a top coat, which as always I will cure under my lamp. So I am going to be using this gorgeous BBF Beauty and the Beast plate. It was custom made, yeah, is it custom made? You know what I mean, with the Nail Artisan, and I have reviewed this already on my channel. So I've gone ahead and took these images off of the camera. I've done 2 of these same images because basically I'm going to sort of cut it in half and spread them over a couple of nails, and I think it's just easier and safer to do it that way. So I am also using Born Pretty plate, and I'm just going to take this rose image here. I have that many stamping images, and do you think I could get like a rose with like a stem scenario? I will show you the inspiration at the end of the video. So basically I hadn't got a stamping image with that, so I just thought this was quite a nice image to use because I can fill it in as well. So I am going to be using these Born Pretty brushes as well. I did use this in the video where I used the tropical stickers, but I'm just going to use it in a little bit more detail today later on. So for now I am going to be using this sort of drawing pen. It's got this gorgeous rhinestone handle. If I can just get it to focus, you can see there it's got lots of gorgeous sort of black beads in the middle of it, which is very, very nice. So I'm going to be filling this in with grey colour. So I've got the Avon and the Hit the Bottle polishes. This is a flock of seagulls. The Avon one isn't a stamping polish, it's just normal polish. And I'm just sort of going to use the 2 different sort of greys. Now you will have to bear with me with this. I can do it fairly neatly when I do it off camera, because obviously it's closer to me and I've just got a bit more control. So it is neater on the other rows that I'll be doing off camera, but obviously I wanted to show you on this. And I do have a fairly neat hand, but yeah, I do struggle with brushes. But to be fair, this one is working really well. It's filling it in nicely. So I'm just sort of going to go around the outside of the rose with this sort of dark colour. And then fill in some lighter colours as well. So I know I've gone over a little bit. Did that used to do your head in when you were younger, Joe? If you were like colouring in with a colouring in book, I always tried to get it inside the lines, and if I went over even just slightly, it would really irritate me. And I try and do that with this, but yeah, I'm trying to do it on camera. It's difficult, and anyone that does nail art videos will know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's a lot neater on the one that I do off camera, which you'll see later on. So yeah, so I've realised basically I could have just filled this in and gone over it. Just going to finish it off just with that little bit more of the darker colour on there for more detail, I don't know. So there you go. So not my neatest work, but like I said, I do it neater on the other one off camera. Or I think I do anyway. And obviously I'm just going to do my spots on this one, and I'm going to fill in the bottoms of it pink. Now I know these are not the classic Beauty and the Beast colours, but I think it's going to work really, really well, and I can't remember if I've mentioned it or not, I will be showing the inspiration of this sort of at the end of the video. And like as soon as I saw it, I was like, I've got to do a design using this plate with this sort of colour scheme. Now you can do really fine lines like this if you just sort of dab it on very, very obviously carefully. Now I'm just going to fill the rest of it in with white, because obviously she is actually normally white anyway. And with the stamping polishes as well, I always go over the image anyway, even though I've used white, with white, because it just makes it pop on when you actually place it on your nail. Sometimes the colour can just get a little bit lost if you don't do that. So there you go. So I've gone ahead and done all of them now off camera, and it's all dried, and I'm going to just I'm just checking it's dried, and then I'm putting a clear coat on and a clear top coat on and waiting for that to dry. With this, I went out of my nail room and like left it for a good half an hour, if not more, to fully dry, because if I'm in my nail room I get impatient and then I start messing with it too early, and then it stretches or it could smudge when you place it on your nail. So it is better just to go off and leave it, and this went on so much nicer. And I've just placed it straight onto the nail. I haven't applied any top coat beforehand. So there you go. Gorgeous. So obviously with this I haven't filled in the cup because I am just going to be using Mrs. Potts, and what I'm going to do is just cut chip off and just cut off any excess decal as well. It's just easier cleanup. Sorry it's out of focus, but you get the idea. And I'm going to place this on the ring finger. I just think it's a way you can get both of them on the nail design without trying to squish it onto one nail, which it just wouldn't do unless obviously you put it on your thumbnail, which is what I did in a other design. And then I'm going to line chip up as best as possible next to his mama. And just uncreasing the decal there and then just pressing it down. And then obviously you can get some acetone and wipe off any excess top coat. So I've applied it all to the nails. Now I'm going to apply the glossy top coat first, just so you can see what it looks like glossy. But I am going to be matting these nails. So this is it glossy. I just think it's so gorgeous. I love the colours. I love just that hint of that extra like lighter pink coming through. And here is the thumbnail. So the rose at the top is what I did off camera, and can you see it is a lot neater? Not a lot neater than the other one, so I could do it better off camera. So it was a really good brush to use, and I really enjoyed using it. And I've gone ahead and done the matte off camera, just remove that gemmy there, and I just think it looks better without that glare, without the shine. There you go, just got it to focus, and I just absolutely love this look. I think it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous design. Obviously I kept this one glossy because it's got the glitter on as the base, but I'm really, really happy with it, and I'd love to know what you guys think about it also. So before you go, I'm going to just show you this better. I'm going to obviously just put a quick stamping design on my own nail, even though I won't be keeping it on, just to show you how it cleans up, because I probably didn't show it to its best of its ability on the other video. So it's got a nice sort of oval head. It's not the usual shape for a clean-up brush. Normally it's like that sharp angled look, but it does clean up really well. So you can see I've already put a stamping image on the middle finger, and I'm just going to put this on the ring finger just because I felt like it needed a little bit more of the stamping polish to take off. So I am using my Gelulicious acetone, and sorry this part is out of focus, I've just sped this up. Does it focus? Yes it does. So I'm just going in again. I mean, obviously normally I wouldn't have this much stamping polish all over it. It would be kind of like the middle finger section, which obviously does clean up really, really well. So I've got like most of the excess off here now, and I'm just going to come a little bit closer just so you can see it close up, obviously. And you can just go in and, you know, get it as neat as possible. So there you go. I think it's Oh My Gosh Nails does awesome cleanup footage on her videos. So there you go, that is them both cleaned up. I really like it. I think it's a good cleanup brush. So I'd love to know what you guys think. So this gorgeous, gorgeous blanket was my inspiration. My lovely sister-in-law Rachel got it for me as a gift, and it's so snuggly. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have got to put this on a nail design. So I really, really hope you guys love it, even though it's not the classic Beauty and the Beast colours. I do. I think it's gorgeous, and it's such a cute design. So that is it for today, Jelly Babes. Thank you for checking it out. Press that subscribe button, and here's some other videos for you to check out also. Bye.